Hey, Mike Miggity, what up? Tri-State Sean. That's New York, Jersey, and Connecticut. There she go, there she go, there she goes. She's in the building tonight and she want everybody to know. All right. There she goes in the building. Cash credits here. All right. Cash or credit. You take both. All right. Booch Infinity in here. Champion Gamer in here. Crystal Hope in the building. Desi here. Vanity H English in here. AC stepped in. What's good, JB? Jason B in here. Each one teach one. Shout out to H-Town in the building. On my H-Towners. All right. Techie Rod just stepped in. Lexington, Norfolk just stepped in. Dita Davis in the building. All right. Manny. Queens DNA. Stay Flies in here with the Gator boots, with the tricked out Gucci suits. Detroit's in here. Everybody stay fly. And to app. We in here, fab. You know what it is. Choke no joke, man. Make sure y'all go get my Tunnel documentary out now on Tubi, Amazon, Prime, Apple TV. What other platforms am I on? Hold on, let me let y'all know. Gator boots with the tricked out Gucci suits. Ain't got no job. Yeah, I'm on Amazon Prime, Cluster, Tubi, Stash movies on YouTube. Y'all can see it for free on YouTube. You might have to watch a few commercials, but you can see it on Stash movies on YouTube. That's where to get to see free documentaries. Apple TV, Future Today, OTT Studio, and TVE. All right. So all the spots you can see the documentary. All right. Choke no joke. I will appreciate your support. All right. And being that I love y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a little segment from it. For when I interviewed everybody, you know, I gave you a great experience of what it was like to go to the tunnel, from pulling up to the block to leaving. You know what I'm saying? So if you into the 90s golden era hip hop, you know, where all the Diddies and the Nas's and the Meths, the Reds, the Ice Cubes, the Snoop Dogs, the Dominoes, the Exhibits, the Jay-Z's, the Little Kims, the Foxy Browns, the Eves, the Ja Rules, the Busta Rhymes, the Biggies, the Tupacs. If you love that era hip hop, then this is the documentary for you, all right? It's called The Hip Hop Nucleus, the Tunnel documentary. Check it out on those platforms, all right? But I'm going to be a little special right here and give you a little preview, all right?
I'm tired of niggas always talking about the guns they burst. Nigga, please, you only squeeze December the 31st. The time round about 11:45 is the only time land come out till 45.
The best performance I ever seen Jay-Z performed in front of the DJ booth. When Hard Knock Life came on, the DJ booth was bouncing like a ball.
First of all, I want y'all to know tonight, right? If anybody ever been to the tunnel, y'all know niggas usually perform back there somewhere they make a stage and all that shit. They ain't want to make a stage for me. They said if I perform it cause a riot.
I ain't being biased, it was Jay-Z. When this nigga came on, yo, and the nigga said, all the busters, y'all got 5 seconds. Wow, all you see, a nigga shit start leaking, they rewinded that shit back.
Give me that shit again, Scratch. By the way, we run this shit. Drop that shit for me, Scratch.
So Jay was like, yo, we not doing none of the radio shit. I can't remember how I started the show, but I think I was saying like,
If all the little youngins in here, if y'all came here to hear,
Hard Knock Life.
it's not going down like that. Y'all in the wrong motherfucking place tonight.
I was just naming all big radio records Jay had.
But if y'all came in here to hear,
And then I threw on something, I can't remember which record I threw on, but I threw on some gritty Jay-Z shit, and that's how we started the show.
Jermaine Dupri and Jay-Z. Punch album release party.
The best performance at the tunnel for me, hands down, is Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg.
If I have to go with one, when the West Coast invaded the tunnel.
Snoop and Dre. When Dre was there.
Snoop Dogg and the whole Death Row.
When Snoop and Dre got on that stage and they saw the love that they had got from all these East Coast, they couldn't believe it.
I never thought I'd see them in the tunnel.
can I hit this shit? If somebody say smoke that shit, say smoke that shit. And now look here, if the police come up here and try to arrest me, which one of y'all motherfuckers gonna fuck them up? Somebody say fuck the police. Say fuck the police. He's my kind of niggas right here, bro.
Nate Dogg was on stage with them too.
That DMX performance at the tunnel was my best.
DMX, get at me, dog.
DMX, get at me, dog. We went up to $100 that night at the door.
Diddy and the Family.
The best performance was Nas.
Nas came in here and did his thing.
Godson.
I'm gonna say Buster, man. Buster used to just tear that shit down. He always had that energy.
You just knew Busta was gonna be a star.
Timberland came and he brought Aaliyah, Genuine.
I remember the atmosphere just being crazy. I remember everybody in the joint packed, crazy. Everybody's just there supporting. I love the tunnel, man.
Onyx in the tunnel was crazy.
We did the tunnel. Shreds. You hear me?
Turn that shit off. Hey, who's taking shit off? My niggas, what up? What's up, man? Ricky New York, where you at? No more shiny suits. New York, where you at? Where my niggas? What's up, James? We at? Where's the fucking tunnel? We some dope crap. We play scars.
We did our thing in there a couple of times, too.
Naughty by Nature, they rocked it when they were there.
Then Uncle Luke had a show in there.
Luke tore it down. Savant.
The Fugees. Conan Noriega.
Red and Meth.
Andre 3000.
I was there for 50 Cent's debut. He came through. Everybody was looking at him like, hey, who this little nigga?
Put your motherfucking hands up one time. Put your motherfucking hands up. Now say do that shit. Do that shit. Do what? Yo, get the mics. I said do that shit. Do that shit. Do what? Now if you all about the cash and making money fast, say oh. You got some in the stash and you stay getting ass, say ah.
Choke no joke, choke no joke. Make sure y'all go get that on Tubi, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, Stash Movies, Cluster. But as y'all can see, these dudes ain't me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, I got to turn on my Instagram. Ricky Page in the building. Miss G, those was the days. Those was the days your mama would have whipped your butt. She knew you was up in there. I was sweating like crazy today on my run. I'm glad this hoodie season's over. Well, it ain't over because I'm gonna stay wearing hoodies. But the temperature is a little more consistent on the warmer side. Damn, I just moved this to move it right back. So I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the news, but now the Dream is getting sued. Choke No Joke live on YouTube. All right. Hit the link. Choke No Joke live on YouTube. All right. Yeah, I got the whole Dream lawsuit. I'll get to that in a minute, but I want to finish off with Whitney Houston. But I got to talk about Diddy for a second. I can't really get into. I definitely can't get into no details, but Diddy, if you watching, or somebody that's close to Diddy that's watching, please let Diddy know. Set them babies up. Set his kids up. Because if I had any doubts that Diddy wasn't going to jail or was going to jail, not no more. Diddy Diddy might be worse than R. Kelly. Let me rephrase that. I'm gonna take that back because I can't even compare them. There's no comparison in the cases because R. Kelly don't have the drug allegations, so I can't compete. I can't compare them. But Diddy, put it this way. You see how the world right now feel about Diddy? from seeing that video. Could you imagine if they had worse? Live on YouTube. I see you. Live on YouTube, Instagram, live on YouTube. Link is in my stories. Shorty pressure in the building. Hey, Mocha. So let's get to it. The hot topic today is the Dream is sued, and this thing is starting to become a thing. I don't, and I want to say that I think that maybe Cassie inspired a lot of women to come forth, but this starting to become an everyday thing now. Yesterday it was Kanye. It's like the Me Too movement is back, and I'm probably not gonna go through the whole Dream lawsuit thing. Not that I don't want to support whoever this is or whatever, but it's starting to become, it's like almost every day now. And I'm telling y'all, I did 30 years in this industry. And all I did was fly straight through it, right? Meaning I didn't sell my soul. I didn't try to rob and steal it to make it. I didn't sacrifice my integrity, right? And like I said, stuff like that hinders your career when you don't want to be a part of the cool club. You know what I'm saying? You know, an example of the cool club would be being able to get into the Rock Nation brunch. That's their cool club. That ain't like the people that are like me are the real cool people. That cool club is a bunch of planets eating, nut eating niggas, wanting to be around other niggas, and it's celebrity driven. oh, I was hanging with this celebrity or getting pictures for their Instagram or social media for or whatever to make them their social status up because they was able to get into this party or be around these people, this, that, and the third, right? For years, decades, you would get people that Courtney, yo, good looking, love. You would get people that would envy a lot of people because they couldn't get into a Diddy party, or they didn't get invited to the white party, or they didn't get invited to the Rock Nation brunch, or whatever may be the it thing at the time, right? But the people that get access to these events are willing to do things that a lot of people aren't willing to do, right? Now, I know people give other people credit for talking about the industry and telling the truth about the industry, but this is something that I've been doing before. A lot of these people, right? A lot of these people, a lot of y'all say, Choke, I remember the interview with you on the bench in the purple suit. You know what I'm saying? That's how far that goes back. And that might just be people's they first time then, but even before then, I've been preaching that preaching that gospel, right? So when I see the Dream getting sued or Kanye getting sued or Diddy getting sued, I don't have like sympathy for them or for the simple for I don't have sympathy for those people who sacrifice their integrity to be a part of the club, to be able to go to these parties and be amongst these people and all this stuff, right? So, like for the Dream right now, like he's in that club, whatever y'all want to call it, the Illuminati, the gay belated, whatever it is, allegedly, in my opinion, right? From my observation, he's in one of those clubs, right? Just like Diddy, just like Jay, just like all the rest of these other goddamn people, right? So a lot of people know that a lot of bullshit come with hanging with these people, being in their circles, being at their parties, right? And then you turn around and somebody starts a movement or encourages other people to come and talk, and it starts to get crazy, like it did with Bill Cosby. Now, as a person that has been lied on by women and threatened by women, and man, I one time I probably still got it on my phone. It was just one woman, and we was in Vegas, and I just ain't want to. I didn't want to hang out with her, right? And she started like threatening me with, nigga, I'll get you locked up. And I'm like, locked up for what? like, and she just started acting crazy and making noise. So I started recording. Bing! She didn't even know. So when she started faking all this shit that like she was gonna do, it really scared me to show me how devious that women could be, right? But I had the whole fucking thing on camera. So when I went to go walk out that door and she tried to play that shit, I turned the shit on. I said, look, I recorded the whole shit. So go ahead and call, right? But that's because me, I think that way because the camera is my life, right? The camera has been my life for shit over 30 something years, right? So it's just what do you call it? It's just human nature for me. It's just a natural response, right? But every guy might not be like me. Everybody might not be like thinking like that, and you get caught up in some situations, right? So there are times where there are women being vindictive, and there are times when they are victims, right? But my point, what I'm saying is, a lot of the weird shit that goes on in or you hearing in these lawsuits and shit come from most of the people that y'all idolize, that y'all want to be around, that y'all say we broke and we jealous because we not in their circles. But they doing the most craziest shit in the world to people. But y'all would act like a person like me is jealous and say, oh, nigga, you just want to go to the Rock Nation bunch. Well, do you know what comes with that? That's because y'all sit back and y'all idolize it and y'all don't know. Now, after you see Cassie get kicked in the fucking face or kicked or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then now y'all look at like this, like I showed y'all with Diddy. If y'all never saw that Cassie video, you got Revolt World, right? You see how everybody was following around Diddy. Everybody loved him, this, that, and because they didn't get to see behind the wall. They didn't get to walk with me down the fucking yellow brick road all the way to Oz to finally get to Oz to find out that the fucking great Oz want to fuck me. And the only way I can hang with the great Oz is if he could fuck me. But the motherfucking Scarecrow done got fucked. The Tin Man done got fucked. Dorothy done got fucked 10 times over, and by the niggas that she walked the yellow brick road with, right? The Lion got fucked, right? But y'all see the Lion, and just because he growling, y'all think he the hardest nigga in the world, and this nigga's a bitch. Same way for the Tin Man. Y'all think this nigga is all that? This motherfucker ain't got no motherfucking heart. Bitch niggas. Right? To tell these niggas no. And then you got the motherfucking Scarecrow niggas. These niggas sign anything. Let all these niggas take advantage of because they ain't got no fucking brains. This is the entertainment industry. It's the fucking Wizard of Oz. It's the yellow brick road. You walk all the way down this shit and you got the Satan, the devil worshippers, the Wicked Witch is fucking a lesbian trying to turn Dorothy out. And then you got the Good Witch that's telling you, stay away from these niggas. But that Wicked Witch that turned all these motherfuckers into same-sex lovers and worshiping the devil. So Dorothy, whether she's Doja Cat, she done went with the Wicked Witch of the West. Cardi B, all of them is Dorothy. Queen Latifah was Dorothy. MC Lyte was Dorothy. All of them walked that rap. Some motherfuckers got the R's, and it was not the same motherfucker that woke up in Kansas and went and got on and got on that yellow brick road. All of us came from Kansas. And fucking innocent as a motherfucker. Came from all little country town. But then we get in, want to work with this business and get in and start walking the yellow brick road. And we meeting all these motherfucking people and shit. And you meet this motherfucking scarecrow. This thing ain't got near motherfucking brains telling you what to do. The hardest niggas, the Lions, them niggas is pussy. Punk ass niggas. Then when you finally get to ours, this nigga's a fraud too. Diddy, that mother, look what Oz did to that motherfucker. That he woke up in Kansas, that shit was just called Mount Vernon. That nigga got on the motherfucking yellow brick road and he met motherfucking Andre Harrell. And that motherfucker ain't had the heart to tell that motherfucker what he was about to endure. Because he already been through it. He went through the yellow brick road and met Russell Simmons. Okay? Shit. Y'all be sitting here idolizing these motherfuckers. Now, I say all that to say this. I walked the yellow brick road. I went to Oz and I got there and I found out the great Oz was a bitch ass nigga, a punk motherfucker that wanted to fuck me. And if I couldn't fuck him, then I couldn't stay in Oz. And I got to get my ass back on that yellow brick road and go back to Kansas, which happened to many of y'all, right? But many of the people that walked that same yellow brick road with me that I met along the way, them niggas fucked the great Oz. The great Oz broke them niggas and those women. Dorothy is a lost girl with a talent. She don't know nothing about the music industry. She don't know contracts. She don't know publishing. She don't know mechanical rights. She don't know none of this. She just know that she can sing, or she can rap, or she can model, or she can act. But she knows she got to go on this goddamn yellow brick road to get all the way down to that fucking Emerald City, New York, California, Atlanta, or whatever you want it to be. And through that whole travel, she got motherfucking niggas trying to fuck her. She got motherfuckers pushing drugs on her, cocaine, drugs, period. She got motherfuckers trying to manage her. She got motherfuckers trying to steal her fucking publishing. They got motherfuckers trying to put her in badass contracts. Everybody trying to get their hands in her pocket. That she gets some success along the road, and then here come the greedy ass family members that ain't even fucking believe in her or him. That is the music industry. So like I said, Puff, he came in and he met the worst type of people. He made it to Oz and met motherfucking Clive Davis. Clive Davis was his great Oz. What you think he had to do with the great Clive Davis? Right? Then after Clive Davis comes who? Right? Same thing with Dr. Dre. He walked the yellow brick road from a town. It wasn't Kansas, it was Compton. And look at all the shit that he done met and went through to get all the way to Oz. All the niggas, the Easy E's, the Suge Knights, all of the shit that he had to endure to get to Oz. And then when he get there, what he do? You think them motherfuckers ain't fuck him too? Dre got fucked too, right? However way you want to look at it. But we know damn near financially he got fucked. That nigga got fucked so bad, he out of one company, he left with nothing. So if you never watched the motherfucking Wizard of Oz, and I'm not talking about the black version, you know, you can look at that one too. That might be even more relatable to you because it's goddamn Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Nipsey Russell. Who else was it? Was it Richard Pryor? Richard Pryor's in there too, right? Diana Ross is Dorothy. Michael Jackson's the Scarecrow. Nipsey Russell is the Tin Man, I believe. Who the fuck was the Lion in the Wiz? Who was the Lion in the Wiz? Well, I really gotta look it up. Somebody gotta know right off the top. Thank Rosa. I gotta look it up because y'all too young in here. Who is the Lion in the Wiz? Ted Ross. Yeah, it was Ted Ross. Put some visuals up here for y'all. So that's the Wiz. This is the black version of it. I would suggest you watch both versions of it if you never saw it, because I'm pretty much sure some of y'all never saw it. And I would suggest that if you got kids, this would be your best way, in my opinion, to tell them this is, if you want to be in the entertainment business, this is a great analogy to watch what's going to happen to you as you go from nobody to somebody, right? But it don't matter if you look at these people, right? I could switch this up so many times to make y'all understand this business, right? Let's say that's Dorothy, right? Diana Ross. We can make her Rihanna, the Lion, Jay-Z, the Tin Man, Kanye, and goddamn fucking what you call it, the Scarecrow Drake. You could flip this 100 different ways. You can make Dorothy Whitney Houston. You can make the Lion Clive Davis. Fucking L.A. Reid. Like, it don't matter. You just flip it as many times as you want. It could be motherfucking Dorothy. Could be motherfucking Miss Chalet. And you got Easy, Dr. Dre, Jimmy Iovine. You could just it could keep going forever and ever and ever. Like, it's just some of these people are going to get hooked on drugs, take advantage of. Man, I could go on for days about this shit. It could be so many different people, bro. I want to say something. Now, like, Diddy, man. Diddy he got to get his affairs in order. He better set them kids up because he going to jail, bro. Like I said, he going to jail. But I keep having a flashback, right? And like I said, like with Diddy, they keep saying these Diddy parties. Do y'all think Diddy was the only one having these parties? Somebody said Phyllis Hyman. She would be another one. Y'all think Diddy was the only person having these parties? Let me tell you something that plays back in my mind now. That night, I hung out with Little Kim and Hillary, and we went to that party after party. That wasn't at Diddy's house, y'all. Now, Diddy was there. I told y'all this the night Diddy hit on me, right? And but this shit wasn't Diddy's house, bro. They took me to Steve Rifkin's house. So if Diddy was having these type of parties, and that party, I'm sure where I was took was one of those type of parties, but I never went inside. We came in through a spot where you come in through the outside of the house and onto the patio. Like, how can I say? It's like going through the backyard to somebody else, just going through the back, right? Went to the patio part, and now that I'm thinking about it and it's playing back in my head that day, Diddy's not the only person that was having these parties, man. Because he was attending these parties as well, right? Because Steve Rifkin had that party at his house. That was Steve Rifkin's house. Now, I don't know what took place inside the house because my ass was not fucking going there. And I told you I dragged Hillary out of the house by her fucking collar. Like, you know, not literally, but I damn sure grabbed her somewhere and pulled out the you know, out the back of the house, and we went out, and I could vaguely remember, but I know we was on this big lawn talking, and I told you don't bring me to nothing like this because I caught on to where we was at. But that was Steve Rifkin house. And I told you everybody that was there. I said their names in the past. I ain't gonna say it right now because there's too much legal shit going on. Fucking, but now that I know what I know now, that everybody there was gay or bisexual or whatever, right? I will say Stephen Hill ass was there. Him and Diddy was there. I will say them two was there, and Steve Rifkin, because it was his house and shit. And I saw Steven and Diddy go in the house, but we left. But my point is this. Birds of a feather flock together, right? The other time when they tried me at BET, that time, and then they was going to Stephen Hill house after that. After they tried me, they did their whole gay test on the staff, and then they was like, "Oh, we going to Steve house. Joe can't go, Arthur can't go." I'm like, I don't want to go to that nigga house anyway. But why I can't go? Because of my reaction to them trying to come on to me on some gay shit. So in hindsight, shit is 2020. These motherfuckers was all having these type of parties, bro. And that shit, that Stephen Hill shit, that was 2005. The Steve Rifkin house shit was 2008 or 9. and 9. Yeah, if it was any later than that, no, it was about in 2008. Yeah, it was about 2008 or 9. Definitely was 2008 or 9. And Steve Rifkin one. But anyway, that's besides the point, right? Because I ain't see shit because I didn't participate in shit. But my point is that Diddy may have been the cream of the creme of the party. Like he probably was the ringmaster or the head promoter or the best promoter when it comes to parties. But these other guys, these other executives and label owners, they was doing the same shit, bro. I mean, having the same type of parties. These little private parties where heterosexual men ain't welcome. But there's some stuff going on with Diddy that's telling me that it's over. Diddy got When I tell you it's over, it's over. Ain't no saving him. It's over. It's over. Eventually, it'll come too. But right now, I'm gonna jump subjects because I don't want to. I can't say nothing, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But Diddy, he better go put money in all those kids' accounts, set them up, because the Cassie situation, that's going to be a spit in the bucket by the time this indictment hit. Like, we think this nigga is bad from that. If that video ain't shit. That CNN video ain't, boy. This thing gonna make he gonna make R. Kelly look like Creflo Dollar.